Hey man, can I help you? Oh, Colt! What's up, sir? Man? What year is it?
Heard you guys were the right place to come to here at Davis Off-Road. Rolled all the way in. We've been doing our stunts from California, and they say y'all can take care of it here at Davis Off-Road. So
we can get you done, man.
Looks like the right wheels. I see some suspension. I just totaled the last one in that last scene. We rolled it over, so I got to have a roll bar.
Well, I think we got some things squirreled away. This was for another guy's truck, but we probably fit you in. You're a special case, and I got some things tucked away for a rainy day.
How about some lights? I definitely got to have some lights.
Yeah, it's been sitting here for a while. I think we still got them. Oh yeah, that'll do it for you.
That will work. Yeah, I had the white ones on the last one, but yeah, you know, we're in different times these days.
Hey, so. But look what we got in the bottom of the box.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think we can get done. I think I got a roll bar stored away way on the top shelf over there. So
excellent.
So we got some tires, wheels, suspension, roll bar, lights. Anything else you want? Maybe an antenna for the fender so you can see B.
I gotta have the antenna. Can you find me one of those?
Yeah, let me go digging.
If we can find an antenna, I think we'll be good.
Hey man, this was kind of old and rusty, but that one work for you?
Yep, that will work. If we can get that hooked up with a CB, I think that'll be just right. Yep.
Absolutely.
All right, you guys can knock it out pretty quick, right?
Yeah, let me get this truck out the way. I'll get you knocked out real quick.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. It's a hot day here in Virginia. We're all the way from California. Crashed the last truck out on our last jump. Davis Off-Road here said they go get us right. Said they can get us right in and out. Got everything in stock. So we hope they get us right. We got some stunts to do. We got some bad guys to catch. So we got to get out of here pretty quick like. And it's hot here in Virginia. Just finished up my lunch. Waiting here at this Davis Off-Road. These guys are getting me straight out there. Hopefully be done shortly.
All right, Colt, we got you all finished up, man.
Oh, man, sweet. I just finished up my lunch here. I cleaned my gun up, man, while I was waiting. Y'all quick, man.
Yeah, man. Try to get it taken care of.
So, look, I didn't know if y'all accept bonds or not, but I brought this old bond here from an investment I had. Is that something you guys take?
It looks a little dated, but we probably make something work with it. I have to do some investigating.
All right, we'll figure that out. Let's go check this thing out, man, because I got to get back on set.
All right, let's get it.
Y'all got it ready? Hot diggity dog! Look at that thing! Woo! My goodness! Man, that thing is going to be impressive. I can't wait to get out and do some stunts with that one. What do you guys think?
Turned out really good, but I don't know if you should mess this one up. This was pretty clean. You don't make them like this anymore.
We got it down pat nowadays. When we jump them things, they just right on time. As long as y'all did a good job underneath, and man, it looks like y'all killed it.
Well,
I mean, I just was in there eating my lunch and cleaning my gun, and they came in and said it was ready to go. Y'all turned this thing out quick. Got my antenna right. Man, what's everything under it? Tell me about it.
Well, got your 6-inch kit. Got some good shocks. Got extended brake lines for when everything hangs out when you're in the air.
Y'all made those here, huh?
Yep, those come in-house.
Wow.
Yep. Got your classic 15-inch wheels.
I know they weren't easy to find.
No, they're hard to come by nowadays, but that's a perfect setup for what you got going on.
Well, that is great. That is great. When that thing comes off the ground, man, them cushiony tires, I like them 15-inch wheels. They give me all that cushion when I land. It's just perfect. Woo! Goodness gracious. Man.
Even got your step to get in and out with.
What about some of this nose?
That's too new school.
Oh, because they didn't have that back when we got that truck right there.
We can fill it for you, but it's a little bit too new school for you.
I got the boys looking for some more of these, man, because it's worth the trip from California to come see these guys, because this thing came in and out. They got my steps. They had everything. Like they've been watching what we've been doing, because all I said was I had a brown truck and need a lift kit and I need to jump it. Look at what they did. Unbelievable. Holy Toledo. I can't wait for the guys to see this one. Y'all did a great job. All right, guys, I gathered up all my stuff. He just gave me the tour out there, man. Y'all got it going on here. I can't believe it, man. We've been doing all this crap everywhere else. it's worth coming from California to get this done. We good on that for payment?
Yeah, man, we appreciate you. I checked out this thing and seems to be pretty old, so I think we're good. The currency's good. We're good to go.
Well, it's from the 1916s, but you know, what better way? These guys got me in and out. I just been sitting in there chilling, cleaning my gun, eating my lunch, and they got me good to go. They don't realize I got a tractor trailer coming. We're going to drop them off some more. They can pump them out like this. We're going to keep on building them like candy. So
all we ask is that you keep on jumping them.
Hey, we're going to take it easy on this one. We're not going to do too much. We'll back it out right now, and we're just going to go for a little easy drive, and that's all we need to do with this one. This one's for looks, not for jumping. All right, guys. So we hope you enjoyed that. I'm not Colt Sievers for real, but I did enjoy this project. As soon as this, everybody thinks it's funny, but in reality, this has been a fun project. As soon as this truck rolled in, as soon as I got pictures of this truck coming, I already knew what it should be and what it could be. And with the Fall Guy movie coming out, I've even had people tell me it's really cool. Y'all are doing something to like turn back time about the new Fall Guy with a classic. And I'm like, no, it was a classic that they remade. So this truck was very similar to the truck that was in the original Fall Guy, not a movie, but it was a TV show. And it was from my time, my brother Brian's time. It was a little before Daniel's time, but the cool part was when I sent the text to both of them, they were spot on. They already knew, they already had everything laid out. We all knew what it needed to be. So in reality, it looks like they did it in, an hour's time. It did take 6 or 8 hours or so over a couple days because some parts didn't come in. But unlike everybody else that remakes these trucks, we didn't do it to be a twin. We did it to be fun. It's still a cool, practical truck. We really took apart a truck that was nicer than we probably should have, but it can still be normal again. So that's the cool part. Everything's bolted on. Everything is very easy to change. Or just enjoy it the way it is if you like the era of that. But Brian will mention a couple of the things that we know of that aren't correct. We know that. We're not trying to be exact. But we did turn this around, like I said, in about a 6 to 8 hour time frame from a stock truck to what you see now. So check it out.
Yep. That's pretty cool. If you were a kid in the 80s, obviously you would have,
You got to know what to do with your hands.
Yeah, got to know what to do with your hands. You would have known this truck, and if you were going down the highway and saw this truck, you would think that it was the original Fall Guy truck. We did a brush guard. The original one had a winch bumper. Would have had the classic 8274 worn winch in it, which you could still get, but obviously didn't have time to do all that. This was an 86. Yeah, 86, so this would have been after the movie was done, but it would have had the marker lights in the bumper because it would have been 81, 82 is what they would have used in it. Roll bar looks like the original one, but obviously there's not a lot of that out there, so we had to make that so it sat up and looked like the original one. The tires, the tires, you can't get the original ones. There may be some floating around there out there, but not in the time frame we had. So
Yeah, the
IROC,
Dixie,
very similar.
The Dixie Pecs had a rounded look like that with a similar sidewall, so we went with the IROCs. Just, it's got the closest look. Obviously, if you found a set of Fun Countries, they'd be dry rotted and non-streetable pretty much. So this is a safe version and gives it the closest look on the 15 by 10 chrome wagons, which were extremely hard to find. Those are brand new out the box. It's not something we pulled out from behind the shed, so that was a pretty cool find. We also went ahead and put the old school hoop step on. Some of the trucks in the show had the flat style step, but nonetheless, the old school car look matches up with the roll bar really well that Brian was talking about.
Still a solid bed. No trap doors, full functional bed, so didn't do the cutout, like a lot of the secret compartment they had, in some of the trucks on the show.
So one other nice thing, everything can't go as planned. So we did get a error correct roll bar, but instead of drilling the bed, they were able to make brackets to go in the factory holes, which you can see how perfect the bolts were. Even saved the bolts so they can go back if somebody does not like that look.
That's right.
Yeah, the universal roll bar is a little shorter, a little narrower than would have been period correct for the truck, and the company would have special built one, but it would have took 8 to 12 weeks, and this one was in the box ready to go, so it actually does fit well, and looks good. It's got the adapter brackets, and like JW said, it's completely removable without any extra holes.
The paint on the tailgate's also on the Fall Guy truck. The tailgate was solid brown. Instead of being two-tone, it was a solid brown on the back. And we really were struggling about this, because that would have been the only thing that was not bolt on, and the truck's no rust. Like the frame and everything underneath this truck, you could wipe a sandwich and eat it. It wasn't even muddy, but we made it magnet. It's a good magnet, but it's a magnet.
Yep, no holes in the bedside.
Made a bracket, so
Clamped on, that way it stays in place.
It doesn't have the exact error correct lights on it, but it does have the 6-inch rounds, the 4x6 rectangles. We had some cool old school KC covers that you saw in the beginning of the video that literally have an inch of dust on them, and they are from the 80s. I'd like to crack the plastic on it and see if we can let some of that vibe out, but it wasn't the right color for the truck, so we didn't put them on. It's got the look. It was basically, like JW said, just a mimic, not an exact replica.
We didn't even mount the CB that we did find. We didn't want to drill any holes in the perfect dash. Another thing that's cool about this truck, when we do some regular videos, that little buzzer's still buzzing. The buzzer still works, the dome lights still work, all the gauges work.
Very clean truck, very original.
And if we're lucky, the AC would have been working, but we didn't have time to put that back together yet. But the truck will be up for sale. It was a killer cool build. I enjoyed doing it with my brothers. Literally, like I said, I texted them both the picture, and it just, we already knew. Like, we didn't have to say words. Everybody knew what it needed to be.
Yep.
The shock colors, the undercarriage, it was just, we knew right away what it was supposed to be, what it could be, and literally in less than a day's time, it was turned around. Would have been quicker than that if it was not waiting on stuff, but to turn it around that quick of a time, they did a killer job. And just an example of, you dream it, they can do it. Some things we forgot about, like 15-inch wheels and 8 lugs and grinding, and it's a really old school vibe that hadn't been done in a long time. It turned out really good.
Yep, still a very usable truck.
If you're passing on the road, you would think it was the Fall Guy.
For sure.
Or if it passes you in the air, you will know it's the Fall Guy. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Hope y'all enjoyed. That's a wrap. We out.